The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, one.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine. You need a bag, I guess. Feel free to use it if you... Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look...
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store? I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken.
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. She pops her raspberry-flavored, her shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly. Bewilderment and the lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but... Reality? You mean?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she...
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. I don't know. We're in Frit? As mankind, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
In a good place? I mean, science is doing... I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still.
When ordinary people take over the government and... Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry. Our government? Or do you mean something else? Cool. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really. I don't...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything...
Okay. Uh-huh.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Ha! Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength. Besides, we're not that. Rights of people. Rights.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling reply.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards I don't trust Cobb. Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scab.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you... I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let! When a bunch of beats me.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks... His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls help. He ignores your question, choosing in silence is the answer. There's something off.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful. We came here to help the harbor run smooth.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market. The rule.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is...
What's it to you? Big mess caused by union greed. But I...
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems more brutal, cunning.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. Worked at Territorial.
Pretty okay as far as lies go.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. We were promised work. We'd be in there, working. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. I don't know how the Union has a trained... Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in.
Psst. Show him your stolen card.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better. My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Seminese supremacist there. Walk right past, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. Or you could convert to his Seminese supremacist world. Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the sky. Sure.
The man looks at the colorful piece of plastic.
But that's not you, officer. From back when you were not a cop, but a heavy-set, dark-skinned dock worker named Santiago Jean? Highly unlikely. I've known...
Now you're in a mess. The time hath not arrived.
Oh, John's been out drinking himself blind again? He should watch it.
No, it will prove useful still. Believe your...
Thank you plenty. I'll make sure, John, you're quite the righteous man. Honor... Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand.
Always glad to help out the RCM. You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than... Nothing to worry about, really. I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these... You know, serious...
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grab. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. It is a seal of royalist era. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large, a book with ragged...
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes.
There he is, in front of Rita. A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, not many people outside of...
Estash Raiko KK2. That's a...
No, only that the motor carriage is tipped...
That's, well, they said it wasn't...
Correction, 4,395.
Is that so, officer? People we are paid to protect. 4 years for murder. The perps were removed.
The prison's in the
I tried to avoid... Yes, detective? Okay.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games.
books, postcards, easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Yes, that's exactly it. You got it, sir. What about board games? Okay, sir. This was all very Okay, sir. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and bug. Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed. Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed. Of course, sir. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that.
Crime is what we were so.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and you don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. What's that mean? And everything's better now, sir? That's great, sir. Head, yes.
No, you're not head, child. Heads.
Isn't that very dangerous? Unlike you, sir. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. It's the type of book where or there could be a story about a poor lady getting It happens. Those are unhappy books. These are not very, well, maybe then it's That's really not in romance. I don't think, yes.
What was that? An idea for an
Maybe some about other books? Oh, Kings and Queens. I think that's...
Seems like most people who read those.
But it does make Why would they do that? That's so cool. No, sir. Yes, sir.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes...
Because you usually aren't. I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet. There's something you're missing. You have absolutely no idea. Familiar. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
Oh, Man from Hjelmdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're all blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those. What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer... If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the Man from Hjelmdal.
Rows and rows of Hjelm, maybe 100. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hjelmdal. Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale.
The cover of this tattered paperback. Behind him rise the back blurb below. A brazen attempt to bilk fans for more money by splicing. Their main concern is the story opens. By nightfall, only the Man from Hjelmdal. 9 Tiribald. The writer, it is and with deadly finesse, his twin blaze. A few chapters later, this book, The Northmen, the man from Heimdall extracts a high price. What do you mean? Because the flame. What do you mean? He doesn't even have a real. He is the wildest man. What are you? A book critic? You skip past a section detailing in the center of the Great Hall. As the vile ceremony ends, swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks. And in an instant, oh for fuck's sake, when the din of battle settles, only the man, he probably is, but considering the shit, the man from Heimdall stares at you on. The man from.
Yes?
A small mountain of colorful board.
Wonderful Browbritter is a fun game of Don't be so for playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. Lousy. I've heard they turn people into a
An endless. There's also books in a board game section. A towering mountain of colorful.
Welcome to Be welcome. And, sir, don't be ridiculous. One has to.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
Oh my, of course. What a man. I am the proudest owner of our little shop. Cursed? Who said that?
What in God's name is she talking about?
Goodness, you were already doing good. Browsing everything is on the shelf.
She smiles and nods.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called...
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for...
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress. She's been too busy helping me here. I assure you, I of all people understand the...
And hell freezes over? Never mind.
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur. It's a proper place. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. He made the initial...
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Work. You don't... I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
The woman looks aloof. You see a set of tattered curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with with empty eye sockets. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fishhead charm at this time. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the parapsychologically speaking. We're done if you decide to open them. I won't be
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery dark.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you...
Talking is always good. Go see what she has. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And well, I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role. She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
A spell? As if. This place doesn't need any spells or hoodoo mumbo jumbo. This place has wonderful energy. Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy. Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared there's something wrong with this building. I can tell you, it's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that... Oh, this! No, it's a special Himian amulet. Blessed, there are numerous spells...
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a...
Most certainly not.
My liege, you know what this case...
Okay, but please, only...
The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Time to fire up the old lie machine.
No.
The lieutenant looks at you. Wait, you've got this. Just go with it. This is elegant.
You're called... what?
He turns away. Technically, that's what crime bros would do. Yes. Commit crimes.
Sir, I really don't have time for your jokes. The situation is...